What's happening, people? It's Bobby from Picky Tipsters. Main account bets today. Before we start, just to let you know, we're doing quite bad at the moment. 144 units, I think, down. It's been a tough autumn, and hopefully during the winter we're gonna get better. But yeah, it's been really hard. But it's normal, you know. Like every year, you sort of go through a couple of months or a few months where it's just tough. Anything you pick just doesn't play to your strengths. You know, if you look at our P&L chart on Twitter, you will see that, you know, we back reasonably big prices. So, you know, sometimes we wait quite long for a winner. So anyways, if you're following us and you've been following us from the beginning, sorry guys, you're gonna have to be a bit patient. But if you're someone who likes frequent winners, then you're probably you're better off following someone who backs lots of favourites, which we don't really do that anyway. Okay, onwards and upwards. Today, in the 150 Newbury, I'm looking at a horse, number 3, Western Miller, trained by Charlie Longston, ridden by Richard Johnson. I think 22 to 1 is a really big price. I mean, obviously everyone's going for Yanworth, but we don't do that kind of thing unless we really fancy it. I don't see why this horse deserves to be 22 to 1. It's run quite credibly since it's gone novice chasing. Does it deserve a place in the Grade 2? I mean, it's got to make up quite a few pounds against the favourite, but it doesn't deserve to be 22 to 1. I think it's worth a little point or two each way. I've tipped it up on Twitter as a point each way at 22 to 1. So, you know, I think it's worth having a go, to be honest. Number 3, Western Miller in the 150 Newbury. Okay, so 1 point each way. The next one I've been looking at is number 1, Drumley Sunset, in the 2 o'clock Doncaster. Formerly trained by Philip Hobbs. I thought it was a very decent horse at the yard. I'm not sure why it's changed hands. It's gone to the Tom George yard. Same owners. But yeah, the horse runs pretty decent runs pretty well on decent ground, and the going is good to soft at the moment, which might not be favourable, but I don't think it's going to be too much. It's not going to inconvenience him too much. It's not extreme. It's not like extreme going or extremely testing, or it's not rock hard ground. So yeah, Drumley Sunset's the one I'm looking at, and this morning we backed it at 8 points each way at 7 to 2. It's gone in, so I'm not the only one that's backed it. Yeah, I think it's gone in now. So if you've lost the value, I'm sorry, guys. Sometimes I'm just too busy. I can't make any videos, so I do stuff on Twitter. So hit us up on Twitter. You know, it's easier for me to like send tips out. Making a video is a bit more headache, you know, and takes more time. So sometimes I don't have the tips on time, and you lose the value. Anyway, yes. So the second one we're going for is the 2 o'clock Doncaster, Drumley Sunset each way, 8 points each way. Next up, 225 Newbury. There's some really good racing today and tomorrow at Newbury. So, you know, I think it's the Ladbrokes Trophy Chase, it's called now, formerly the Hennessy. That's on tomorrow. That should be a cracking little race. But anyway, yeah, main account bet, 225 Newbury. There's 2 horses I like here. The main bet would be Space Oddity. It's a very consistent horse, ultra consistent horse. It can make the running, and if no one makes the running, it would be very dangerous to leave this horse in front. I think he's feasibly weighted. Currently 11 to 2. We've backed it at 6 points each way, and the saver bet in the same race for this is Vibrato Valtat. Another horse that's changed hands. Used to be Paul Nichols, now Emma Lavelle trains it. 22 to 1 is also massive price. I don't understand why, but yeah, we're going to back that in the same race at 2 points each way. And finally, the 3 o'clock Newbury, the big one, I think. Everyone's going on about this race, the long distance hurdle, the Thistlecrack versus You Know What Time It Is, Harry. 2 9-year-olds. Surely one of them's past their best. Maybe a little outsider could sneak in for a place. Anyway, I'm looking at a horse, number 3, Beer Goggles, also ridden by Richard Johnson, 50 to 1. It's been running well in handicaps. Does it deserve to be a grade horse? Maybe not, but it's worth a try, and I'm not going to touch any 9-year-old hurdler right now, you know. Thistlecrack's been out for a while. You know what time, Harry? I don't know. Just 15 to 8 is not my kind of price. But it's clearly out of these 2, but I'm not prepared to back it. If one of them slips up, there could be an outsider that could sneak in for a place, and with only 6 runners you can get a quarter of the odds. 50 to 1's massive. I'm going beer goggles here. I tipped it up at 1 point each way. So let me just round it all up, okay, for you. Main account bets for today, Friday what's today? The 1st, pinch punch. Yeah, Friday the 1st of December. 150 Newbury, Western Miller, 1 point each way. 2 o'clock Doncaster, Drumley Sunset, 8 points each way. 225 Newbury, Space Oddity, 6 points each way, and Vibrato Valtat, 2 points each way in the same race. And finally the 3 o'clock Newbury, beer goggles, 1 point each way. We will do another video in a minute for our Saturday bets, and in the meantime, good luck, and I'll catch you later. Thank you.